around.
Say DIA.
Yes, say DIA. Say DIA.
Say DIA.
Dr. Davinson
DIA. Solution to Abuja. Solution to louder. Solution to the nation. Stand still everywhere. Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, the Chairman, Grassroots Development Party of Nigeria, members of the National Executive of the Grassroots Development Party of Nigeria, state chairmen and secretaries here present of the Grassroots Development Party of Nigeria, distinguished members of the DIA presidential campaign team, distinguished members of the press, fellow Nigerians. Please, can we please appreciate ourselves? Jam your hands together for your platform. God bless. Put it together. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today on the occasion of my declaration to run for the office of President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Jam your hands together! Jam your hands together for that wonderful. Our dear country has been beleaguered by many ills over the years that have all culminated in bringing her to her knees. This once great black nation that was the beacon of hope for the black race and the cynosure of all eyes in the international community has been reduced to a beggarly nation, largely as a result of mismanagement of our God-given resources and the corruption, greed, and avarice of many of our leaders, which has led to the massive looting of the nation's treasury. The state of the nation today is a far cry from the expectation of 3 generations of Nigerians. There has been a lack of visionary leadership, a lack of good governance, a lack of development, and a loss of values. Nigerians from all walks of life have watched and have continued to lament over the deteriorating condition of our nation as it gradually drifts into an abyss. In a statement released by the World Poverty Clock, Nigeria has overtaken India in the World Poverty Index as the nation with the world's poorest people on earth. For a nation endowed with such abundant resources as we are, I consider this a misnomer. When we continue to boast about how great our nation is, it is important that we realize that our greatness today is only indexed in potentials. We need a leadership that will harness these potentials to achieve greatness in real and concrete terms. When greatness does not translate to food on the table for the common man, gainful employment and empowerment of the mass majority of our people, especially the youths, affordable, accessible, and quality health care, quality education for optimal human capacity development, justice for all, irrespective of class, creed, or clan, that greatness leaves much to be desired. Nigerians deserve better. You and I deserve better. With a population of over 200 million people, I can tell you, and you can tell for yourself, that only a very tiny fraction of the population, and by this I mean the economic elite and the political elite, appear to be benefiting from our commonwealth. Nigeria should not be for the rich and powerful alone, but for all Nigerians across all strata of our society.
A round of applause.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, fellow Nigerians, I have a vision of a Nigeria where there will be justice for all. A Nigeria that will be prosperous with her citizens living way above the poverty line. A Nigeria with functional infrastructure to support a decent living for a rapidly growing population. A Nigeria that will become the hub for tourism in Africa. Most importantly, in the spirit of Martin Luther King, I have a vision for a Nigeria where we will no longer judge a man by the call of his creed or the tongue of his tribe. For though tribe, tongue, and creed may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these are the reasons why I am running for the highest office in the land.